Nothing. Okay. Hey guys, yeah, K9 Shepherd here. Today I'm just gonna kind of talk about this team and stuff as we kind of progress throughout the day. I really like this team. It's pretty powerful. I wouldn't say I'd use them offline. It's not an offline team. You know what I mean, like offline teams, whatever, guys. But anyways, like I really do enjoy this team though. They do a lot of damage. They could take a decent beating. You do want the Super Saiyan 2 Goku to take damage because after 3 times of taking damage, he gets up to a 90%. I think it's just strike damage inflicted. I'm not 100% sure. And I think he does get like a damage inflicted buff as well from just taking damage. And on top of this, Vegeta being here who gives cards, gives ki. And man, if I would have just used a strike art there, that guy would have been dead. And there's a few plays in this game, or like in a couple of these matches, like if I would have made the plays a little differently, I would have killed characters no problem, like, and then we would have been like moving on to the next match almost instantly. Because like I'm able to kill people before they'd even get before I even would even have the audacity of thinking of using a Rising Rush, you know, like I would just be able to take someone out completely before a Rising Rush would even need to happen. But nonetheless, though, I have played with the new Majin Vegeta. He feels nice, and I have a really good team for him. But like, hey, I'm sorry, guys. Though, if anybody who missed that banner with Goku and Vegeta, if you missed that banner, I'm so sorry. That like, these two units are so good. Goku S tier easily S tier. Vegeta easy Z tier, easy Z tier. Like there is no questions. But the Super Saiyan 2 Goku only at 3 stars. He's not too bad though. Like if you let him take all the damage he's supposed to take, man, does he start doing damage. Like he starts smacking people. Now, obviously, I'm just gonna let myself take some damage here from this Super Saiyan 4, and we get to the point where like, okay, he's gonna end the combo here, and he's gonna give me a buff. Doesn't matter what kind of damage I take. If it's tap attacks, I'm getting that damage inflicted buff. If it's strike art, damage inflicted buff. If it's a super art, damage inflicted buff. See, you saw how it said no effect right there. So it means that I'm at max damage right now, and I have like still half health left. The cool thing is too, this dude can heal. It would be nice if he healed 15% instead of what he does now. I was really trying to be able to swap there and then like be able to get an instant vanish on him. That's kind of why I did it the way I did. Because I knew he knew that I was out of vanish, but I was trying to be able to time that perfectly. But this man uses an RR. This is the downfall for him. Him using an RR right here, he didn't completely need it. He still had all 3 of his units left. If he wouldn't have used that RR, none of this would have happened right here. Like, it's just like, it's complete mind games. Now his RR went through. I'm going to use my blue card. He's obviously going to slap his Vegeta out of there. He would have survived, but he doesn't want him to have super low health. And now look, he's just trying to tap attack me. I'm using it to my advantage. He's just trying to tap attack me. Watch, he's just trying to tap attack me. So now I'm going to go ahead and swap over my Goku. I forgot that he gets 20 ki. I completely forgot that he gets extra ki. On the to the next match. Now this future team is like it's really powerful. There's so many different variants of it. I think they're done with future. I feel like hybrids might be the next meta. Um, but we'll see what comes around. I mean, you can use Saiyans as well. I really don't see God's Shout that well. Sorry, I really don't just see God's Shout that often, which is all perfectly fine and dandy, hunky dory. But like, I mean, he's a good character. You can give him blast armor with the green Goku. If you have Fistku, just get him to friendship level 2, and then boom, Shallot gets blast armor with his blue cards. But now we're taking some damage here. It's not that bad. It really sucks that my Super Saiyan 2 Goku is at that low of health. But you got to be smart now. Like, you still have your players. He's still got to touch me though. He's still got to touch me. He taps way too many times there, which was kind of his downfall. He's going to swap over to his green to save his character. I could have probably went with the green card into a strike art, into switching over to, purple, but I'm going to do it this way instead. I could have got an extra hit on him if I would have, like with my purple, if I would have done that a little differently. I was really hoping it would jump twice, but no big deal. He doesn't kill him, so he gives me another buff with my Super Saiyan 2. If he uses a Rise and Rush, if he uses it on anyone, I'm glad he uses it on this man. Like, I know you gotta get rid of a man, you gotta get rid of a purple. That's why it's so good to have two purples on this team, especially if they're rocking a green. I don't see why he would have a reason to pull a green out, just because I do have a lot more purples on this team, and I think I have only like one other. Actually, what colors do I have on this team? I don't remember. But like I said, this is not an offline team. This is just kind of for show, this team. It's just Super Saiyan 2 Goku. He's very squishy, but like he does do the damage if you can get those buffs. But you gotta, like I said, you gotta be safe. You gotta be careful. It's so good to pair him along with Vegeta, because Vegeta, when you bring him in off cover change, it's like you're safe. Like you're not gonna, he's either gonna use his Rising on a character you want him to use his Rising on, or he's gonna kill him, or just do a whole bunch of damage to him, and he'll either A, still be alive, or B, be dead, but he still does lose a couple Dragon Balls. So it kind of helps you out in the near future. You're like, okay, I got a little bit of time to chill. All I got to do is be able to outplay him for a little bit, and then once I keep outplaying him, hold this combo, and we're good. We're good. You know, and you also do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. This one I messed up. I didn't record the beginning. This dude had like a 6-star Bardock. I don't remember what star Goku. I think 1 or 2 star. And then obviously he's got the Vegeta, Majin Vegeta there. But he's Saiyan built right here. I'm doing decent amount of damage to him, like even with my Super Saiyan 2. But like obviously he wants that guy to take damage. You want him to, like, when he comes in off cover change, you want some characters that can have cover change. And you want a character that you can sack off. That's why this team's so good. Because Red Goku does have a cover change. I can leave this man in if I choose so, because I can take the damage if I want, and then possibly cover change with Red Goku and kick him back, or just sack off my Vegeta, and then now I get that buff. And you get what I mean? See, look, I got a cover change right there. I could throw the blue card out here, but I'm not going to. Only reason why, because this man needs to transform, and he obviously was going to bring him in if I was going to use the blue card there. And then he would just healed all that damage off, and then that blue card would have been useless. Check how good this, so I'm going to go ahead, use my main ability, give him that debuff, and then we're going to swap over to him, use his blue card, boom. Oh my gosh, dude, that damage looks juicy. That was obviously the red, given that 50% damage inflicted debuff to the enemy, and then on top of this man still getting his buffs. Now, see, this is what I mean. He takes that one hit, I swap over to Vegeta, I can sack Vegeta off, and then if Vegeta does die, we're good. I only do that is because, like, now he has no cards. So I was also just being safe because, guess what, Rising Rush. And now since his Rising Rush is gone, and I still have my Vegeta. So everything is looking pretty up and up right now. Now I use my main ability, I can bring whoever I want back, and then we're golden because I guessed his RR. That's usually how it goes. If I guess their RR, it's game over. If I don't guess their RR, it's a little bit harder for me to, take the win, but it happens like that. But we're on to the next one. This guy has a little bit higher on the battle rank. This was recorded like a few days ago, honestly, before I even actually had Majin. I'm not gonna say it, but it's gonna be my next video actually. After this video is Majin Vegeta. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna come out probably, I say, a couple days. I'm gonna say Monday or Tuesday. But this sucks, dude. Look at this man do all this damage. Look at him. Alright, he sidestep. I'm going to sidestep here. Get an instant vanish. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that damage. And now, obviously, he's like, man, I can't keep taking this damage. So, bam, here comes Zamasu, and he's possibly trying to get that cover change. I go off a blast art. I'm able to swap out, use my main ability into a strike art. You getting his green card. Boom, swapping that blast card into a strike art. There's some more damage to him. Now, he could sidestep here. I mean, I went for tap attacks. He didn't sidestep. He went for a strike. I get an instant vanish there. And now I'm going to go for a strike art just because, Vegeta Blue is on the back end. And I do like to have this man to take the blast arts because look at that blast damage. It's insane. Now, if I would have used that strike art before using that blue card, oh my gosh, this guy would have been dead. But it doesn't matter. Regardless, he goes for a sidestep. Catches sidestep. He goes for a couple side stabs, trying to pull close to me. Bro, you can't do it like I do it. No one could do it like I do it. Like, the way I pull up to people, man, is so silky smooth sometimes. Oh my god. Oh, but this guy, it's fine. It's fine. Like I said, you can use this Vegeta to your advantage. Just be aggressive with him. Don't worry, dude. If he dies, he dies. But like, you obviously don't want to just sack him off right off rip. You do not want to do that. Now I'm safe. I'm in the clear for right now. This man does not have his Rising Rush at the moment. And I did make a mistake here. I should have waited for that sidestep and just caught him there. But I didn't know he was going to go for the sidestep. I thought maybe he was going to get aggressive. I thought, again, right there, he's going to get aggressive. That's why I got aggressive. Oh, but it sucks because I made some misplays toward the end right here. If I would have done better, oh man, it'd been a different. This would have been a different story. It's just some misplays. Just some misplays. But boom, we're still cooling. We're still cooling. All right, I'm gonna try to like. Okay, I'm actually trying to use my Rising Rush, high key. Don't tell anybody. But I tried using my Rising Rush right there, so I can try to pull out the win. That's kind of scummy, because we were. I don't think he used RR. And it's just like, did he use RR? I don't remember. I wish I could play it back. I'll probably rewatch it. I always keep asking that. I've seen that fight so many times. But he gets me with a tackle. Not a big deal though, because he got aggressive and used the strike art. So I'm able to counter and get my blue art off if I want to. I went off with this time because Majin Vegeta still has a solid 10 seconds before he can like even transform. So like he's letting Majin Vegeta take way too much damage right now. That's his problem. Majin Vegeta's taking way too much. Look how much damage he's already taken. He hasn't even transformed yet. Like obviously he's gonna heal 30% of that off. Like he can transform now with him if he wanted to. Right here I was really debating on swapping in the red Goku because I could just kick him back with it. See, I mean like obviously people want to use their strike arts right there. And then he tried to drop it right there, but I didn't even try dodging, so I don't know. But we're all good. Like I can have this much health with this guy and still rock out, dude. You can have low health and still rock out. Cause look at this, boom. Look at that. I know. This is supposed to be a Super Saiyan 2 Goku showcase, but look. Oh my gosh. I know that's type advantage and all. Man, he is nasty, dude. He was trying to catch me with the blue card. If I would have used the blast, he would have caught me, but I'm not a person that uses blast from mid-range, so he didn't end up catching me, which is great. Now, check this out, boom, swipe out. If anything right there, if I could have wished I would have done anything right there differently, I wish I would have used my main ability to catch that sidestep, because I would have brought my guys back faster, or as Riku likes to say, bring back the homies faster, and oh, he would have been doing so much better. But look at that. Oh my god, dude. Oh my gosh. That's a damage inflicted buff right there. On top of other buffs. Like, whew. Oh my gosh, dude. This team is just nasty. I mean, he didn't actually have to forfeit. He was still alive. And I don't know who that Peggy lady is. I really don't. He did not have to forfeit though. On to the next match. We're versing against Frieza. Oh my god, Frieza, jeez. That's not, we're not versing against Frieza. I'm crazy. But it is GT. It is GT. We go for a blast start. We get some guaranteed taps because this man doesn't know how to backdash. Nobody knows how to backdash in this game besides your boy. Catch that, we're just gonna go ahead and early sidestep that because when you switch it up, when you float up to someone and then stay at mid range, you go for your sidestep. Sometimes they're like people get aggressive because like this man just floated up to me like 3 times. So when I float up to you, look at watch. This man's got a no, he didn't get aggressive there. He went for taps. He doesn't like me being close to him. So that's good for me to know. I can use that to my advantage because he can probably just use tap attacks to just kick me away 95% of the time. But holy crap, check this out. Ready? Swapping over to this man, use my main, and now I can, since I came off a blast card, I can go with main, into green card, into blue card. I'm sorry, Sin, I'm sorry. What 50% damage inflicted? Oh my gosh, dude, I just took a full health Sin shutout. Okay, and then boom, oh my god, catching that sidestep. Dude, Vegeta is just a goat, man. He is a goat beyond belief. Like, I love this purple Vegeta, man. Like, he's like revived the game for me, like in some sense, because like look at, I could just leave him in right here. If he dies, no skin off my bone. Look how low his health, how his enemies are. Look how low his health is. Obviously, no reason for me to take that, especially when it's the end of a combo. I wait for a sidestep, boom, catch a sidestep, yellow is dead. Obviously, we're now, see, I've been floating up, being super patient with him the entire time. Now he gets aggressive on me. He does a long animation move. Regardless, it was an instant vanish. And now, whoever you want to take this, they're dead. I think, I think SSJ2 GOKU might have survived if he would have swapped them in. Might. I don't know 100% for sure. But like, now this man doesn't really have any cards. If he does get this off on me, he will have one card to do a combo with. And maybe his ult. But he didn't end up getting that off. And we're just going to go ahead and swap over to my Goku. And then bam. You're constantly gaining ki on this team. That's another good thing. Like constantly ki keeps coming. Because you got red Goku's using green cards to get ki. You got purple Vegeta. Every time he swaps out, you get ki. Every time you swap in purple Goku, you get ki. You're getting ki. Like you're going to have ki with this team. As long as you're smart. So this guy's pretty aggressive. I was really thinking he was going to get patient right there. But he didn't. I think he goes for the drop here. He does. He goes for the taps actually after the drop. But not a big deal. He didn't have a vanish. That's why he swiped out. He went for the sidestep. Look at that damage though. Now this is, I love this right here. I love this right here because I was like, who do you want? Either I'm killing this man or yellow is taking a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, yellow is, and he's like, oh, he's like, don't worry, I can heal. Oh, oh, oh. Do you see that heal? Do you see that heal? What heal, dude? Oh my gosh, dude. He didn't even get any heals because Red Goku's a beast, dude. He's a freaking beast. Look at the watch. He's gonna attack me. He's gonna attack me. Instant vanish. I was like, I don't know why I didn't take advantage of that, but we won't talk about it. It's all good. Like I said, if I wanted him to die, I'll let him die. But since this guy's thinking like, oh man, there's no way Red could come back. It's like either, hey, he's gonna take the damage or he's gonna take the damage. But boom, look it. Swap right back in. Catch his sidestep right here. I'm patient. I'm patient with these boys, man. I'm patient with them. And then boom, okay, again, a nice instant vanish. Well, that's not an instant vanish. It's technically an early vanish on a strike art, but not a big deal either way. You know what I mean. And we're going to go ahead and go with the blast art here. I was really hoping that would have let me charge correctly, but it didn't let me charge correctly. I could have got his panic swipe right there, but I didn't take advantage of it. I was trying to be safe than sorry. But boom, switch it over. Now I'm like, bro, pick your poison. Who do you want taking this? Either I'm going to kill one. I thought Kefla was dead. But I was like, nah, Kefla's not dead. Not a big deal. I got another green card here. I did not mean to pop that green card right there. That was a complete accident. I think he was trying to save himself a vanish. That's why he went for taps. I'm going to let Red go down just because it is technically Super Saiyan 2 Goku's showcase. It's really not his showcase, but it's anybody's showcase at this point. I don't care. Who comes out here? Who does this damage? That's a good amount of Rising Rush damage. Hey, bro, you can't heal. Wanna know why? Because Red Super Saiyan Goku. Not Red Super Saiyan 2, right? You know, Super Saiyan God. You can't heal because of him. Now, the great thing about that is he went off with a strike art, and then I just had to go off with a strike art. Doesn't matter when. I just had to go off with a strike art as long as I wait till after he sidesteps. Because if I would have took his vanish, that would have been fine. If I would have, you know, because then if he dies, I would still have my other character, and we'd still have a Rising Rush. We would have no Rising Rush to worry about. Sorry. So we were golden. But anyways, on to this next match. Obviously, I'm gonna let Vegeta do some damage because I want him to buff the team. You know, that's why I let him do some blast arts, and he was like, it's fine. He could do damage to Trunks, but it's like it's not. I'm not trying to just do damage to Trunks, bro. I'm trying to make it so Trunks gets hit with the hardest combo he could possibly get hit with. That's my plan. That's still very good damage. Very good early damage on Vegeta Blue. Obviously, he does heal, but he can't heal all that damage back up. Unlike Trunks. Trunks can potentially heal all of his damage he gets, you know, he takes. I tried getting aggressive on him. He could have took advantage right there. He went off strike quick with the strike, but he didn't take advantage of it. Swapping over to Goku. I could have right there just got rid of Trunks completely and just used my blue art, but I didn't. But it's not a big deal. I also could have took Cell out right here. I could have took, I don't know what I was doing. It doesn't matter. It all pays off in the, I really have no idea what I was doing right there. Like I could have done 7 million things. I saw him sidestep, and then he went out for yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But onwards. Oh my God, Cell. You just came back alive. You just came back alive, my boy, and you're dead again. Oh my God, catching this dude sidestep. It's game over. It's game over. There's nothing he's gonna be able to do. Look at I get my key back. Look at that, boom. It doesn't matter who takes this either. I'm like either or, dude. If he brings out yellow, yellow's dead. If he brings out blue, blue's dead. So I just wanted to make sure that blue did die. That's why I swapped the purple. The yellow's gonna die regardless. And I'm like, man, we're already at that threshold where the point where this man loses all of his buffs, because I think it's like 1 minute or it's 1:30 right now. 1:30 is when this guy loses all of his buffs. So keep that in mind. So look at literally 1:30. His 50% buff increase is gone. It doesn't matter. He's dead though. So his Rise and Rush gone. He still has a red to deal with. He's not gonna win. He's not gonna win. I'm just gonna be aggressive with him. Just boom, boom, boom. We're cool. He's not gonna win. He didn't have a Rising Rush. He just used it. I don't know why he used it, but he just used it. The only reason why I was sitting there is because I didn't have key, which is pretty funny because I've been talking about how this team doesn't run out of key. On to the next fight. We gotta deal with Cell. Cell's not a big issue. This is one of the fights that, like, if I would have done something differently, Cell would have been gone like a long time ago. You'll see when it comes up, okay? But we're gonna go ahead to continue our damage here. We got Baby over the back end. Do not use your main ability when Baby is out there. It's a waste of a main ability, especially with Red Goku. He doesn't get any debuffs added to him. Catching that sidestep with the main ability, use my 2 strike guards. Swapping over to Vegeta because I need the buffs for the team. I thought honestly I was about to use my main ability there. I didn't use my main ability there. And I'm very disappointed that I got caught there, but not a big deal. He is Yellow Cell. Alright, this is where it is, I think. I zoomed it up to him. I catch his sidestep. I should have used the blue art instead. If I would have used the blue art instead, Yellow Cell would have been dead. I know bars, but yeah, we're not gonna talk about it. He's the ultimate android, except he's not. Not a big deal. Goku could take this damage, but this guy uses a Rising Rush. Yuck. Yeah, I've never used mine first. I'm a classy guy when it comes to this game. I never use my Rising Rush first. Never. Well, there's like 1 out of 100 games I'll use my Rising Rush first. I knew he'd be patient with me. Obviously, if you're gonna be patient with me, you're gonna be patient with me. Like you're just gonna go. You're gonna wait. So that's why I waited for so long. Oh, look at that. Look at that. See? This man loves to throw his taps. He loves to throw his taps. So we're gonna get rid of someone, right? We're trying to get rid of someone. Technically did. We got rid of Cell's first life bar. That's insane that endurance doesn't counter that. Like, I wonder how many other characters are gonna be doing the same thing. I did that to see if he was doing anything. Oh my gosh, dude. If I would have just wished upon a star that I should have known, man, that he was gonna use a strikeout right there. Now I only swap out because, like, not a big deal if he takes the damage. I was trying to catch that sidestep, didn't end up catching it. But it's all good. Used his vanish, dodged his attack. I'm trying to do as little damage as possible. This was perfect because I was like, man, I would rather him bring his yellow out, save him, and have my red stay out there, because now I could switch to my purple and I'm safe if I need to. I would rather I'm not sure who I wanted to take that. I was able to dodge it. I don't know if that was an accident on his part, because he did throw some taps right there, and those were some solid mean taps. But now here's the turnaround real quick. We're gonna get rid of a character. That's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. He goes for tap attacks. He should have secured it. Now I got max buffs with this character. I really thought he was gonna go for, you know, yeah, tap attacks, but a lot sooner than that. Perfect. That's a long animation, so now I get to catch him. Now Cell is dead. Red Cell is out of the picture. The best thing about this is now Yellow Cell only has a damage inflicted buff for only 15 timer counts, and it started at 70 seconds. So as soon as that reaches 55 seconds, so I guess this guy gave up. But as soon as that reaches 55 seconds, I'm safe to pull my red back in there. I doubt Cell's gonna be able to kill. Look at, we're at 60 seconds right now, 59, 58, 57. And now he still has the buff right now, and now his buff is gone. It's gone. He goes for a second Rising Rush, and guess what? This man lands it. He lands it. I still haven't used one. I could have a long time ago, but I still haven't used one. I only used the Blast Dart there because Cell is a Strike variant. That's why I didn't go for a Strike. I went for Blast because I wanted to stop him from doing as much damage as possible. Look at that. I did a little wiggle at the end just to remind him. But that's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed. You know, leave a like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, and we'll be on to the next video sometime soon. Bye.